Hey guys, how's it going? Today is going to be a little different. I'm not reviewing any particular TV show or TV episode. I wanted to talk a little bit about Star Wars The Force Awakens. Since it's been a month now since the movie's been out, I think it's kind of fair, well, past fair, that we can do spoilers now. For some reason you haven't seen the movie, go see the movie first and watch this video. Um, what are you waiting for? It's a great movie. Anyway, I wanted to talk about the many theories concerning Rey and Supreme Leader Snoke. Um, Both of these characters, probably more than any other new character that's been introduced in the new movie, has probably the most theories surrounding them. Even before the movie came out, we were asking who's Rey, who's Snoke, but now we're really asking these questions. And some of the theories go from quite the logical, what I can see where that's coming, to pretty much the bizarre. Let's start with Rey first. Now, I'll start with my theory. It's not my theory per se, but it's the theory that I do support. Um, One of the big theories is that she is Luke Skywalker's daughter. Um, Now, the reason I believe this theory is a few reasons. One, when we first see Rey, she's on the desert planet Jakku. Um, she's a scavenger. Very humble beginnings, but when we first got introduced to Luke Skywalker in Episode 4, he was on a desert planet. When we first got introduced to Anakin Skywalker, he was on a desert planet. So they have very similar beginnings. Like Luke and Anakin, she's very handy at fixing things, being very mechanical inclined, and she's also a natural pilot. So there's a lot of traits that match up with Anakin and Luke. But for me, I think the clincher for this theory is her Force vision that she had when she touched the Skywalker saber. I don't think that if she was Han or Leia's daughter or somebody else's daughter, I don't think it would affect her as much as it would. I mean, that was a very powerful vision. And that's really the first time we've seen a Force vision in the movies. I think we've seen a couple of them in the Clone Wars animated TV series. As far as the feature films, that was the first one we saw. And it was a pretty powerful one. So I think there's definitely a connection. I like the fact that in The Force Awakens they are reintroducing the concept that the lightsabers can have some sort of connection to their Jedi owners. In the original trilogy and the prequel trilogy, really, lightsabers were pretty much regarded as inanimate objects, just basic weapons that any Jedi can use. And while that concept of any Jedi or even non-Jedi can use a lightsaber, the Clone Wars kind of introduced the concept that there's a special connection between a Jedi and their saber. So I like the fact they're reintroducing that the lightsaber is calling out to Rey. And if she's Luke Skywalker's daughter, maybe the rightful owner of the Skywalker saber. So there's that. I did mention earlier that she might be Han and Leia's daughter. That's also another big theory. But when I was watching the movies, I've seen the movie 5 times now. Last time I saw it, I kind of really paid attention to the interaction between Rey, Han, and Leia. And there is a connection there. There is a bond there. But if she was their daughter, it would be stronger. There would be something they'd say, "Oh yes, we're your long-lost parents," and this and that. They would tell her, It's almost like she was a niece or a cousin or something like that. It's where she is a relative but not a direct descendant. So that also lends to the theory too that she might be Luke's daughter, not Han and Leia's daughter. Of course, when we're talking about Luke Skywalker's daughter, we have to get into the concept of who he fathered Rey with. Now, J.J. Abrams has been misquoted several times as saying that he was not going to use the expanded universe. He said he didn't have to use the expanded universe, and it's clearly that he does take some. He did take some inspiration from the expanded universe, now called the Legacy canon, but or the Legends canon, excuse me. The fact that Han and Leia's son turns to the dark side, like he did with the expanded universe. So we could see kind of a Mara Jade type character show up, maybe in episode 8. It's all possible. From what I understand, episode 8 is going to focus a lot on backstory for the characters. Another kind of offshoot theory of that is that she is Ben Kenobi's, or Obi-Wan Kenobi's granddaughter. Again, it's a little hard to say that because in the Clone Wars we know that he and the Duchess of Mandalore had a little thing going on, but there was no evidence of a child being produced. So, and some people said that he could have fallen in love when he got to Tatooine, but Obi-Wan's really been kind of a by-the-book Jedi. He wouldn't really just stray too far from the Jedi Code even after the Jedi have gone. So, the fact that he fathered a child somewhere down the line, I don't really see what theory is coming about, but it's an interesting theory, and it could be true. Kind of a combination of those theories is that she is both Luke Skywalker's daughter and Ben Kenobi's granddaughter. That the child that Obi-Wan Kenobi had married Luke, or had a child with Luke, and that produced Rey. And of course, she could be some other child, that we don't even know about, just a brand new character completely. I don't think so. I think there is a connection to Luke Skywalker, but we'll have to wait and see. Some of the more wilder theories about Rey. One is that she is the reincarnation of Anakin Skywalker. And that also ties into Snoke, whatever his name is. When we saw him, he's a big hologram. And he has a particular scar right here that matches exactly where Darth Vader has his scar from Return of the Jedi when he takes his helmet off. One theory that I kind of find interesting, I think this would be a very interesting theory if they could explore this, is that Rey and Snoke are actually the same characters. Rey is the reincarnation of Anakin Skywalker, everything that was good about Anakin Skywalker, and Snoke is the reincarnation of Darth Vader, everything that was evil about Anakin. Kind of a far out theory, but it'd be a very interesting one. As far as Snoke is concerned, I've heard everything from Darth Plagueis to, like I said, reincarnation of Darth Vader. I kind of like the Darth Plagueis theory, though, even though Andy Serkis has said that Snoke is a completely new character and Snoke is just Snoke. Alright, well that's about it for right now. And it's kind of a different video, like I said. I just kind of wanted to get that out there, but I'm really, I'm trying to take the Star Wars movies one step at a time. We got Episode 8 and Episode 9 coming up, Rogue One, the Han Solo movie, the Boba Fett movie, and now they just announced the the Kenobi trilogy. So, we got a lot of Star Wars to watch, I guess. And plus, we got Rebels still on the TV, and finishing up with Clone Wars on Netflix. Been watching that again, so there we go. Alright, well that's about it for right now. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comments what your theory is, and what theory do you support. Is there one? I'm pretty sure there's one I haven't mentioned. There's like 50 different theories out there, so just let me know which one you like, and I will see you guys later on. Alright, bye.